sex robots are going to be really cheap one day anyway, so that's not like a great ROI option.
Your options are implant a mind control chip, upload your consciousness to LinkedIn, or marry a sex robot. Which utopia do you choose?
I think upload my consciousness to LinkedIn. Yeah, currently. I say that because having a mind control chip, like, what's the point of that? You're basically saying, like, I don't care about my own freedom and I'm just gonna be like someone's sheep. That's like Matrix level type stuff. And losing control of my own thoughts doesn't seem like a great option. The other option, the third option, which was marry a sex robot. I'm like, well, I'm pretty happily married, and I do value the human aspect and the goods and bads of a proper human relationship. And I also just think that sex robots are going to be really cheap one day anyway, so that's not like a great ROI option. But uploading my consciousness to LinkedIn as someone who is very heavily invested in personal branding or the idea of branding in general on a business platform like LinkedIn, I feel like it would help save a lot of time in terms of content creation all the time if I'm able to upload a certain portion of myself into the system and allow that system to just generate the values that I have on different topics across all of LinkedIn and create that influence that way. Yeah, I mean, LinkedIn is becoming a very interesting social media platform. And like a lot of social media platforms, the one thing I do currently like about it, but it does seems to be changing, is that people have a little bit more substance in there. I do know some of this substance has been trickling into your standard LinkedInese, like very corporate communications, which is a little bit ugh. But I like the idea that in LinkedIn, you are very much attached to this profile. You're not just an avatar, very much attached to your career and what you are, what you do, and all that type of stuff. And I think like by having a part of me on there, it's just gonna save me time because I'm already trying to do that. I'm encouraging a lot of other individuals or businesses to do that more often so that they can connect socially with other businesses or other people in general to kind of get the same outcome that I think influencers have had on social media on these vanity, TikToky, Instagrammy things, which actually don't really do much for the world. You know, like they don't impact the world necessarily in areas that really matter in terms of the foundations of what keeps this whole world running. But I think LinkedIn and the businesses that do keep the world running